Hey, what's up, CEOs? It's your girl, Shamel. Type replay if you're watching this right now so I'll know you're watching. All right, got it. Okay, so let me turn back on the flash so it can be all lit up. Okay, what's up, CEOs? This is Auto Business 101, and I am Shamel. I started this group and the Auto Dealer Business School really for the purpose of helping people to run their business better. But I give auto dealers the steps. I'm here to give auto dealers the steps to consistent and high income and smooth operations. Okay. So it's not just focused on business, it's also focused on making that money, right? Because once you make that money, everything else in business is a lot better. What's up, Hassan? Good morning. So yes, let me know who you are as you come in. But this one was sparked by, I kept getting a lot of questions about revelations really. Like people would post and say things like, what, that's tax deductible? Or, really, I can do that in my business. And so I thought to myself, like, hey, Corey, good morning. I thought to myself that maybe I need to go through a few things about the auto business and like having a business that sells cars that people may not know about, because I think if you know about them, it will make this whole idea of like finding a location and having all this overhead more worth it. Like you'll see the perks of all of that, right? Because it's not just to pay bills and, use your income to not have fun, but just to like pay for your business. It is, your business allows you to have the lifestyle you want to have, supposedly, right? And so that's why I'm here, to help you see how selling cars can help you have the lifestyle that you want to have. All right. So we live in that's cool, y'all. That's what y'all want to know about today, about the auto business. Let me know in the comments. Okay. Cause I want to make sure that I get to the root of this. Okay. Absolutely. All right. Yes, because this is also part about you running your business smoothly and maximizing all that your business offers. Okay, so we are about to maximize right now. And if after this video, you're like, yes, I want to know how I can have, how this works for me, then definitely schedule a strategy session that I offer for auto dealers to help put together a plan for you to have the business you want to have, the dealership of your dreams, the one that's making a whole lot of money and running smooth like butter. Okay. All right. So Auto Business 101. All right. So to be honest, I love business. Like I love that in this country, in this capitalistic society, a lot of people are like, oh, capitalism is bad. And I think that everything has its place in the world, and we just so happen to live in a capitalistic society. But what that allows us to do is start a business that can build. So we are allowed that here. So let's take advantage of that. Like the tax laws and many of the laws support entrepreneurs. Our country and the government and the powers that be understand that the root of our success as a country is because of entrepreneurship. Okay. So since that's so, there are so many benefits to being an entrepreneur, but you have to be able to put the puzzle together, right? Okay. So in this business, we're going to talk just business. Any business has overhead, right? And your overhead are things like what? Your location, your bills. I say your bills, but it's like all the little stuff you pay every month to, make your business run, and your location, good for business, like, lights or internet, phone, stuff like that. Okay. So you have your location, you have your bills, you have your team. All right. That's part of your overhead. So your overhead in any business supports your sales. It's all the stuff you need to sell what you want to sell. Okay. So we're selling cars. So what is all the stuff we need to sell cars? We need a license, we need a location, and we need the bills, and we need the team. Okay. So that's your overhead. Okay. Then in any business, every business has a product. Our product is cars. We got the sexiest products, or one of the sexiest products, right? So our product is cars. So everything in our overhead supports us selling cars. Good morning, Sean. What's up? Then every business has marketing and advertising. Why? Because nobody is going to buy your product if they don't know it's there to buy. So you have to invest, spend in marketing and advertising your product to reach your customer, to get them to buy your product, right? For us, it's our cars, it's our online listings. We have to draft our online listings in such a way so that we are selling that car online, basically. Like, we're getting that person to come see that car. We have to put our listings in different places so that we attract the perfect person to buy that car, right? So, I give lots of tips inside the program on like how to do this based on what kind of car you're selling. But like, different parts of town where you live, attract different people, right? And that's in any place, any metropolitan city, any city really, right? You got your east side, your west side, your north side, your south side. And if you look at who tends to live in those areas, then you can kind of understand what kind of cars they like to buy, what kind of cars they drive. Now you know which areas of town to most advertise whatever car you have to. Okay, does that make any sense, y'all? So that's just, a little bit. That's just a little bit. I wanted to give you a little bit. I didn't want to say, oh, I got it in the program and you can't get it, right? I wanted to say, I got it in a program. This is just a little bit because, I'm here to help you. All right. All right. So far in business, we have the overhead, we have the product, we have the marketing and advertising. And okay, Hassan, right on point. All right. Then the last part, which a lot of people ignore, a lot of people leave for last, which, I don't think that's a necessarily a bad thing, just as long as you get to it and get to it quick, is your systems and the processes to run those systems, okay? Every business needs systems. Every business needs, a way to run everything internally, internal system, how to make sure you're in compliance and how to make sure your customers are satisfied, or what's your process if your customers aren't satisfied, right? Like, every business needs systems and processes, and they need to be consistent and they need to be duplicatable, because you're not going to work all your life. You are going to pass this off to your team. Okay. All right. Hassan said major facts. Okay, Hassan, it's me and you. It's me and you. All right. I'm with you. So that's business in general. So then when I talk about like getting a location and, people are, I get it, scared about taking on that overhead because you already struggling a little bit in paying your own personal overhead, right? Like, you don't necessarily have a system and a process for your home. So then you're like, okay, I'm about to start this business. Good morning, April. I'm about to start this business and I don't have systems and processes at home. Now I'm about to have something else that takes money and is not being run efficiently. All right. So that it requires the least amount of money possible, but a substantial amount so that it's healthy, like it's well funded. But it saves time and saves money. Okay. That's the confidence that I'm hearing you say you need. You need to know that starting this business and getting into all this overhead of this business is going to be a smart decision. Like, you know how to run it, you know how to handle it. It's going to yield a return that's going to cover it, right? Cover the overhead, cover all of that. Cover everything that's going on in your business and your household, right? Because I understand you want something, you want to invest in something, i.e. your business, that makes running your household easier as well as having your business easier. Is that right? Am I on track? I feel like I kind of went off on a tangent a little bit, but I'm about to get back to the middle. All right. So I hear you when you say, man, these locations are expensive. Like, oh, I don't want to spend that much. What you're really saying is I'm scared to spend that much because I don't yet understand how to run my business. I don't yet understand how to make spending that much work for me. Okay. So let me tell you how to make it work for you. Like I said, we live in a country that supports businesses. All right. Makes perfect sense. All right, Hassan. So everything you spend in your business is tax deductible. Why is that even important? Is because you're okay. Part of the game that we're playing here in this country is about reducing our tax liability. Okay. It is by no consequence that every election, every turn of leadership, people are talking about taxes. It's not necessarily that we need, I was about to go on something a little like, do we need lower taxes? That's not where I want to go. Where I want to go is this: play by the rules that are already here. Okay. We can change what we want to change later. But what's already here is that business expenses are tax deductions. So that means if you join the Auto Dealer Business School program, that is improving your business and is thus a tax deduction. Your location is part of doing business, is a tax deduction. Everything you spend to get your product ready for sale is a tax deduction. Everything you spend to market and advertise your product, tax deduction. Everything it takes to run the systems and processes of your business, tax deduction. Okay, so what that means is you get to keep more of what you make as a business and as a business owner because you have a tax deduction vehicle, which is your business. Okay, are y'all with me? This is Business 101, Auto Business 101. Okay, are y'all with me with that, with the tax deductions? Oh, and I have to say, disclaimer, I am not a tax consultant. Consult your tax consultant because that is not my ministry, okay? But I have to know about taxes and I have to know about my tax strategy as an auto dealer because that's a huge part of the business. All right, April says taking notes. Hassan says with you. Okay, great. All right, so any questions about, the what's needed to run the business, the overhead, the product, marketing, advertising, systems, and those being tax deductions. Okay, so any questions, put them in the comments. When you look at it from that lens, then the question becomes, it's not so much of, man, this place is so expensive to rent for this business or this license costs so much money. It's more about, okay, so since I know I'm getting a credit, so to speak, for spending this money, how can I make this location the best location for me making money? Okay, it's a different question. Like, okay, how much money do I need to make then to support having this kind of location? Okay, like it's a different question. It's not, I want you all, because I get so many questions and so many concerns about the overhead and the location. And I know that that's preventing a lot of you from getting into the business. And I'm trying to remove that block. I'm trying to show you that that shouldn't prevent you. It should just change how you look at the situation. Okay. So then now it's like, okay, well, let me just add up on my overhead. Then how much does that mean I need to make? Okay. Short answer, 6 figures, multiple 6 figures. You're going to find out that, yeah, you have to be like multiple six figures, to really be comfortable in your business and in your lifestyle. Okay. So then I'll talk about how to get to multiple six figures in a moment, but I do want to talk about the perks of being in the car business. So if I forget about the how to get to multiple six figures, let me know, y'all. Okay. So the perks, there are so many perks of being in the auto business. All right. The biggest perk is the cars. Everybody needs a car. You need a car, right? So if you are in the car business, how does that change your whole car game up? I have a client right now in the Auto Dealer Accelerator. We were talking during one of our mentoring sessions, and he was looking for a car for his wife. And, it had been taking a little bit of time, and, his response to that was, I'm just trying to find like the right one. I'm researching, just trying to make sure that I get the right kind of car. And I told him, like, you're a dealer. Drive them all. Experience them all. You could drive a new car every week. That is the perk. Okay, it's not all work and no play. It's play too, right? And the play part is, what car you want to drive, boo? You could drive them all, right? And with benefits. Can you be just a broker and make six figures, or do you have to have a lot? So I'm hesitant to say no, because I think with the right client or with the right niche, that's what I want to say. I think with the right niche, you can be just a broker. And for all who are wondering, well, what's just a broker? A broker just has an office. I think with the right niche, you can just have an office, be a broker, and make six figures. But you need the niche and you need the clientele, okay? And it is about building up that kind of business. I think that is a harder model to start in the beginning. The reason I say that is because that's where I had my sights set when I first started, and quickly realized that you have to have a substantial amount of startup capital to support your business in the time of you building your clientele for the brokerage to make six figures. All right. But with a car lot, though, you actually turn a profit quicker. If you had that same amount of money and you had a car lot, you turn a profit quicker. And the reasons are because now you can offer financing, and inventory sells faster than brokering cars. And what I mean by that is, if anybody's in real estate or anybody understands real estate, you ask any agent and they'll tell you that the money is in the listings. And by you having inventory and having inventory in your car lot, you essentially have a listing. So at any time, somebody can say, I need a car, find your car, come buy it, you get paid. Whereas as a broker, you don't necessarily have the inventory on hand or a lot of inventory. And so those paydays are far and fewer between. So you need the money, to support the business in between those paydays. Does that make any sense? Let me know if that answers your question, Taniqua. Let me know if that answered your question, okay? But let me get back to these perks of owning a car, right? For owning, so you can drive any car you want, right? Okay, yes. You can drive any car you want. You can switch cars every month. When I first got into the business, I had only owned 2 cars my whole life. I kept cars, I bought a car, I kept it, right? Now, I cannot count how many cars I've, had fallen in love with, fallen out of love with, went to another car. That's part of the fun. That's part of the benefit of being an auto dealer. Let's see what else. Everybody knows about the dealer tags. Okay. Everybody knows that the dealer tags is where it's at, because most people have had problems registering a car because of either it won't pass inspection / emission / smog, or the cost, like the cost to register it, the taxes or the fees or whatever has been outside of your budget. Dealer tags allow you basically to ride any car that is in your business's inventory. Okay. So you don't have to necessarily register, stop and register every car you buy. You buy it, put your dealer tag on it, ride out. Okay. Now, like I said, there are some other things to be aware of, especially not like, ooh, danger, but like, there is a certain thing called sales and use tax. Use tax comes into play when you use a vehicle that's in your business's inventory and you're not selling it. Okay. But that's stuff that I teach in the Auto Dealer Business School program, is like how to navigate all these little things, because I know what you're feeling. You're like, it's all these little things. Yes, it's all these little things. Everything has little things. So you just need to know what the little things are so you can make sure you're watching out for the little things. All right. So any other questions? Let's see. April says, I'm currently looking for a location. Do you have any suggestion on how I can obtain my goal? State of Illinois, south of Chicago. All right. I'm from Gary. Okay. So, Gary is close to Chicago. It's like the little cousin. Chicago's like the big cousin. You go to Chicago to have fun. But looking for a location. Yes. So one, I would say, April, sign up for drama-free licensing. Okay. Yay. Right. Midwest. Okay. Midwest people are cool. We're the coolest. All right. Anyway, sign up for drama-free licensing, because in drama-free licensing, I am going to go through some location hacks. Okay. So that you can get started and get in the business. Cause I understand, like, not everyone is starting with a big bank account. So how do you do what you need to do with what you have? That's what I'm going to talk about in drama-free licensing, because I really can't get into all the things now. But currently looking for a location. I will save this, and I will upload it to YouTube later this week or next week. Okay, so you can make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can get notified when it's uploaded. Okay. All right. So what I'd say, April, about the location is this. One, you have to have in your mind that I am going to find a location that I can afford, and that's going to be the best location for my business. All right. That is first and foremost. Like, if you go out here looking and you are having your mind, oh, I don't know if I'm going to find anything, or, if I'm going to find anything that's affordable, then guess what? You're not going to find anything. You're not going to find anything affordable. So first, get your mind right. Get your mind set on finding a location and it being affordable and it being okay and everything working out. Okay. That's number one. Number two is start looking on Craigslist's commercial office space. Type in words like car lot, auto dealer, broker, anything auto related. Okay. See what comes up. 3, drive around and see where you see properties. Like, drive around in different places that have like auto repair shops and other dealerships. Look at some small dealers and where they're leasing their locations, and then see if there are any openings there. Okay. So that's the short answer. Long answer is going to be in drama-free licensing. I'm going to put the link in the description. All right. Taniqua says, you go over how to set up different finance options for consumers so I can offer more than just cash cars. Yes, Taniqua, that is exactly what I do in the program. Is I help you set up your finance department. As a business selling used cars, you need a finance department. So I help you set up your finance department so that you can sell more cars and faster and easier and to more customers. Okay. All right. So if you want more information, schedule the strategy session. If you want to learn more about the programs, if you want to know more about what's the best plan for you, schedule the strategy session. I will also put that link in the description as well. Okay. All right. So the perks, and then I'm almost done because I'm trying to keep this short. Okay. So I was talking about dealer tags and basically registering your car without paying taxes. There is another kind of perk that you can do. Like you can buy a car, own a car through your dealership, and have a regular tag or plate, depending on where you live. It's called tag or plate. And that tag or plate be registered to your business, not registered to you. So you still don't have to have your own personal insurance responsible. You can have your dealer insurance responsible for that vehicle. And there are some breaks on taxes and all that. So that is another perk. I personally haven't done that just yet. I've been weighing the pros and cons to me owning the car versus my business owning the car. But that is a perk. A lot of people do that. A lot of people are riding around in cars with just a regular tag or plate, like you would never know, but that car is registered to their business because of the tax breaks. Okay. So that is definitely a perk. The cars are definitely a perk. Other perks are paying yourself, having the best health benefits or just benefits in general that you've ever had in any job, right? Like, this is your business. Take all of the best of benefits and have them in your own business. Like, that is a perk. I worked once for Washington Mutual. In a previous life, I was a mortgage originator, and at that job, I had like the best that was the job with like the best benefits. So I took that experience to my own business. Like there was discounts on everything, discounts and all kinds of healthcare and all kinds of stuff. So that's a perk for you in your own business. Okay, the cars, your benefits, and also having the kind of health insurance and other insurances that you need, because that's the other thing that we need being in this capitalistic society. We need to have these insurances to protect our wealth. Okay, that's what insurances help you do. That's another topic for another day though. So, moral of this story is, okay, in this Auto Business 101 class today, I guess this is like class, that's why we incorporate our business. We have a business. That's why you have a business. You establish a business. You separate your business from your personal by incorporating your business. Don't be afraid to incorporate, and don't be afraid to give your business everything it needs to thrive so that you can have these awesome perks like the tax deductions and the car perks and the benefits and paying yourself your own wage. Okay. So run your business like a business. That is the fun part. Running your business like a side hustle is not all that fun. It's not all that great. Like, yeah, you're going to get a little money, but money without the strategy will go away. You're going to spend that money. How quickly have you spent that money that you got off that side hustle? The next bill that comes, the next emergency that happens, the next vacation you take, that money is gone. How are you leveraging your business so that you are actually building like a cash cow? You're building something that can give you a lot of financial security. Okay. So that's what I have for you today. Don't be afraid to run this business like a business. That's the fun part. I remember reading that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and they were talking about the two dads. And this was long time ago. And I just remember saying to myself, like, yes, I want to experience all the benefits of owning a business. And I know you do too. And that's why you're here. So if you want to, pull it together, if it's time to get your house in order, schedule a strategy session with me. Like I said, I'll put the link in the comments. If you don't already have your license, then your next step is signing up for drama-free licensing. Okay, so we can go through all the steps to help you get your license and get you into this business so you can build this wealth that you know you feel in your heart that you can build. Okay. All right. Hassan says that book is my Bible. Yes. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right? Like that book was the beginning of this whole journey, you know, before I even got here. So as always, CEOs, and I call you CEOs subliminally because, did I say it right? Subliminally, you know what I'm trying to say. I call you CEOs because it is about being a true CEO and running your business. So be blessed, be safe, know that you can do this, follow your heart, follow your dreams, and I'm here for you if you need me. All right. Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? Was this helpful? Was this what you thought it would be? Any more questions? No? Y'all quiet or I got a delay? Well, if you have any more questions, put them in the comments. Let me know if this was what you thought it would be. And I hope to talk to you soon in the strategy session. Okay, April says certainly. All right, cool. All right, Hassan says thank you. Absolutely, 100. Okay. Tanika says yes, helpful. All right, great. All right, that's what I want to do. I want to help you to, you know, get this bag, right? All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.